Why do you say 1, 2, 3?
Isn't that what it is? Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3?
No, it's just red light. Green
Yeah.
light.
But don't you say red light, green light, 1, 2, 3?
Well, that's too long.
What is 1, 2, 3?
No, I've never.
What?
I haven't. No.
Where do you
How
say
do you
1, 2,
play
3,
red light, green light?
Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. And then you
No,
turn.
you don't say 1, 2, 3. You just say stop, go.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
I always played
you
saying
just, like,
1, 2,
stop.
3. In Brooklyn, we like to count. That's why.
Oh.
You're from Brooklyn?
Yeah, I'm from
that
Brooklyn.
makes so.
I'm from
no,
Brooklyn.
You look like
I
you're
don't
from
even know
Brooklyn.
what that means. Genetically, the Brooklyn people, there's not like Brooklynese. Like, we don't
No,
have
but,
a
like,
set of genes.
I don't know. Just like the vague.
You look like you're from Brooklyn.
You look like you're a New Yorker.
Yikes.
Yeah, he does.
Well, there you have it. Hey, I'm trying to walk here. Welcome to the Monarch Experience Podcast. I am your host, Mr. Ancona, and here at the Monarch Experience Podcast, we are giving students the platform to be able to voice their opinions about what matters to them. And today, we're talking kids' games. We're talking Squid Games, which are kind of like kids' games, except if you get murdered halfway through or in the very beginning. We got big things going on at the Monarch Experience Podcast, thanks to our content creators, which we are so pumped. We've got one that's here with us today, but more on that in a second. We've got officially a YouTube channel, so you can definitely check that out. Search for the Monarch Experience Podcast. You will find it. We're going to be hoping to deliver some kind of supplemental content or more content. So if you're going onto the YouTube channel looking for the podcast, you're not going to get the podcast. You're not going to get the videos of the podcast. We may get some previews or some clips that we may put together and things like that for social media that may pop up on YouTube. But the goal of this is not to just give you people reacting while we're talking. You're going to see additional content from our three wonderful, amazing content creators, Umar, Sriya, and Rohan. More on them later. And also, people have been asking for this for 3 or 4 years. I have resisted. I have fought them. But just like every battle that I have with any teenager, I have lost. Naman, you know a lot about that, obviously. And we are on the TikTok, says the old man. But that's right. We have added... Officially, the Monarch Experience Podcast is on TikTok. You can find us by searching for the Monarch Experience Podcast. You know how to use TikTok. I'm not going to try to sit here and tell you how to do that. But we're going to first introduce one. And, of course, you could always find us on Twitter at the Monarch XP. You can find us on Snapchat at the Monarch Experience. When you do add the Monarch Experience Podcast on Snapchat, please don't just say hi. Say something of a little bit more substance. Maybe like, hi, how are you? Hi, I liked this episode. Don't be strange and just say hi, as I have my students in this room right now with me messaging me saying from Kierra saying hi, leaving that unopened. That's right. And yeah, you didn't hear things wrong. We're recording back in person. This is insane. We're across from each other. I can see them. They can see me do this stupid intro. And they are giving me so many faces. So let's introduce all of the faces that are judging me right now. First, we've got one of our content creators, Umar, as he is shoving candy in his face. Umar, say hi to our audience.
Hey.
Look at that. He said, hey.
Hey.
Look at those smooth tones.
I was about to choke on this candy.
Oh, no. What are you choking on?
Skittles.
Ooh, Skittles. What flavor?
It's brown. I don't know what flavor that is.
There's no brown flavor for Skittles?
Is this not brown?
Oh, no, dude. That's a poop. That's a rabbit
Oh,
poop.
this is purple.
Oh, purple. Yeah,
Purple.
that's different. That's grape. Brown flavor. What would that be? Dirt?
Grape is the worst flavor.
Yeah, grape's okay. Yellow's the worst flavor.
No.
I have so many yellow in here. I have 5 right now.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, my son didn't want those. He knew that they were yellow. He was like,
I just got 5.
he was like, Daddy, oh my God, you do have a lot of yellow. Umar, you are one of our content creators. This is really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
He's pumped.
Yeah, I am.
We've been meeting every day, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully by the time this episode airs, I don't have to feel like I have to delete any of that stuff about YouTube and TikTok, because we'll be out there on the internets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pumped, man. Umar was a little bit about Umar. Umar was the first person to run down to my room and be excited about being a content creator. And I don't know if that played a factor in it or not. The excitement certainly did. And obviously Umar is incredibly creative. So everybody out there listening, you're gonna definitely see that and hear that. And and feel that and smell that, all of your senses are going to be, what's the word I'm looking for?
Tingles.
Ew.
Ew. All of your senses are going.
That was funny.
All of your senses are going to be, sure, we'll go with that.
Amplified.
Oh
no,
man,
tingled.
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 Yeah, it tingled. Umar is the sense tingler. Umar,
Oh my
you coming
God.
down and being so excited was like the big thing, and that's what I'm so pumped about, having you and Sriya on board for this new position, which is so cool. And we're gonna obviously do more stuff with content creators. Naman,
Hey.
I didn't even tell you what to do yet.
Oh,
Look
I'm
at you.
I'm just moving the mic.
You are like such a go-getter.
No, I'm not.
I didn't even say hi, and you were just like, I know my cue. I'm gonna say hi. Do you want to say anything else to our audience? Would you like to say, what's your favorite salutation?
What?
Like, would you like to acknowledge them as like, hey, or hi, or hello, or good day, or greetings, or sup?
Hey.
There you go. Hey. This is just reminding me of Into the Spider-Verse. Have you ever seen it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, where like his uncle's teaching him like how to like flirt, and he's like,
Yeah.
just got to put your hand on her shoulders, and just got to say, hey.
Hey.
And then, last and never least, who be they?
Who's you?
That's what people want to know. Everyone listening wants to know, who be they?
Me. Me.
Me, obviously.
Me.
Who be they? We. It's an inside joke. Only Kierra gets it. And our strange period one. Do you think they'll listen to this if we tell them that they're inside jokes and references?
No.
No.
Mr. Ancona. Nathan.
Nathan. Just Nathan.
Just Nathan.
Just Nathan. He is the answer to all of our problems. And in fact, if the people in Squid Games, because that's what we're talking about today, if the people in Squid Games had Nathan with them, he would have known all the games beforehand. He would have solved all the games beforehand. He would have done everything right.
He would have been the old man.
We are going to be talking about, obviously, intense content here, and we are going to be giving away spoilers. So if you're clicking on this episode going, I want to learn about Squid Games, and you haven't watched it yet, well, don't listen to this. Actually, I would never tell our audience to turn this off.
I was surprised by the growth of Squid Game though, because I think it's like at 900 million, and I think it broke Netflix like record for the amount of plays.
And also,
That's
it's not
insane.
from like a Western. It's not from Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's Korean.
It's a Korean drama.
Which is always like so fascinating because it's just a hard market to break through.
Especially when you're from other countries, it's kind of that was
Mhm.
surprising.
Mhm.
Have you heard about the story? The creator of Squid Games, like he was trying to get it published since like 2011.
Or 2008, I heard he had started it.
2008.
Yeah.
I was born that year.
Wow. I graduated.
And he was so poor he had to sell his dog, I think.
Oh my God.
To, like,
Oh my
His
gosh.
dog.
Or his like computer, something like that.
There's
to,
a big difference between
to-
selling your dog and your computer, Umar.
so he could afford his food.
Oh, dude, that's
Oh.
rough.
Yeah, and now even now it's made like billions of dollars for Netflix, and he still hasn't made anything. He only made a little bit off the original contract
Interesting.
because there was no like royalties or anything, like depending on how many views it got.
Interesting.
But on season 2, they had to make a new contract, so hopefully then he'll be like a millionaire.
Before we jump into everything Squid Games, and we're going to be talking about our favorite Squid Game themselves. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite characters. We're going to be talking about what games we think we'd be really good at, what games we think we would be terrible at, and much, much more. Everything Squid Games here. I got to ask you guys, did you watch it with subtitles or translated?
No. I tried watching it dubbed, but the thing is, after like 5 seconds, the voices were off. They sounded so bad. So this is like a one-time thing. I watched it subbed. It was so much better.
What did you do, Naman?
Till before like half of episode 6, I watched it in dub. I didn't like it. Even, like, you know, the curly-haired woman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Hers
God,
was
she's
horrible, and like
Cringeworthy.
on TikTok, everybody was saying like we were missing important stuff. So I changed
Sure.
it halfway through, and I think portraying emotion, the sub was definitely better.
Yeah? Oh, with the subtitles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm really regretting that we watched it with the translation.
Did you watch it with translation?
We did, and I didn't think, for some reason, like, I just felt like we were committed to watching it like that, and I just couldn't help. I'm like a miserable person sometimes to watch shows with.
I was gonna change it back because like I don't look at the screen. I do other stuff when I'm like
Okay.
watching too.
Same.
So So it was hard with that, but like it was definitely worth
Wasn't it so much more enjoyable though to be like totally present?
You pay attention to like the actual words more than the picture, so I think
That's
I missed
fair.
that
The
aspect.
thing was
Okay.
for me, no shows have really piqued my interest in the past few months. So every time I watch a new show, I'm always on my phone or working or something because I never think
Yeah.
it's like interesting.
Yeah.
And then episode 6, like for the first time in like 2 or 3 months, I was like, I actually want to watch this. So I just put everything down and I watched the whole thing in like a day or two. And it was very surprising. I loved it a lot.
That's
It
awesome.
was one of my favorite shows.
Kira, did you do subtitles or translated
I did both.
at the same time?
No, I didn't do both. I was watching it with my mom in like the first half, and then I fell asleep at 2 in the morning, and then I woke up, and then I went back to my room, and then I watched it in subtitles.
Okay. I really wish that I did it in subtitles, mainly because I just felt like the acting was so
Horrendous.
horrendous. Yeah, and like I hate to like just trash them like that, but like so bad, and it probably did take away a lot of like what authentically was being portrayed because you're trying to translate it, and you're trying to translate it in a different language to convey emotion, which is like you're just gonna lose so much of that. And I'm kicking myself because one of my favorite movies, Life is Beautiful, is in Italian, and I refuse to watch it without subtitles for that reason. All right, so we're gonna start here. Favorite game in the Squid Games. Kira, let's start with you. What was your favorite? What was your favorite? You just had a reaction as if you were gonna play Squid Games. Favorite game in Squid Games?
The glass panel game.
Okay, how come?
Because you know the crazy girl, the one with the
Yeah.
Yeah.
the curly hair. She took down the bad guy with him, and I thought that was like the best part. Like
What?
girl boss.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought that
Love-
was
love
nuts. I mean, like he had it coming for a while, but he also had it coming in just that episode on its own, where I was like, why is this guy stepping to her? She is going to kill him. Also, why would you step to anybody on this? Like, I'd be so afraid I would slip and fall.
I think, all right, my favorite game was definitely, I think it was the first one because red light, green light. Because I thought when I first started the show, I didn't know what was happening, and I was like, what is this? So I was just like watching it, figuring it out on the go. So I didn't know it was gonna be this whole like killing disaster kind of. When I saw they started fighting and started killing each other, I thought it was kind of like it surprised me, and then that's what really hooked me. And like it's like the hook of a book, you know what I'm saying? When you read the first few pages or something, the back, that really gets you interested, and that's what did it for me. Like the first episode, it was definitely my favorite.
Yeah, I was totally hooked with the red light, green light. I mean, it was in the trailer, so like my wife and I watched the trailer first, and we were like, okay, and this looks kind of interesting. And then when they showed like boom, just shooting people, we were like, oh my god, what are we watching? This is amazing. Let's start it right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Naman, what about you? What was your favorite?
in between the honeycomb one and the glass panel, red light, green light was good. But it was so like before I even started watching the show, it was everywhere. So I knew what
Yeah.
was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it was like iconic in a sense. But I enjoyed the honeycomb one more because it just showed how like everything worked more. Like if you mess up even a little bit, they'll kill you. Like you just have
Yeah.
to follow the rules and
Yeah.
stuff. But the glass panel, I think it was important because I hated the part how like the 4, 5, 6 got to be 16, like out of luck. Like that, come on. Like
Oh yeah, well, because the whole part of that episode too, with that was focusing on like what number should he choose, and then indecision actually kind of worked out.
yeah.
Or, wait, no, because the
That was
other guy switched with him.
It was such like a I don't know, in the moment, it like would it actually happen? Like
I
everything
think
else
so.
is really realistic.
I think so. You know why? Because I think when you're already, this was like the 3rd or 4th game at this point,
Mhm.
and you're starting to like, all right, do I have a better chance at going last and seeing everything, or is that going to limit opportunities for me?
Like limit your time.
Yeah.
So I would have gone in the middle, but he was slow. He didn't get in the middle. The thing is, I would have gone in the middle, and if I had the choice between first and last, I would have done last.
I would have done last too. Why would you go first? You know,
Yeah.
like the worst case scenario is they kill you.
Yeah, I know.
And then
Because
the
you
first
could
is
gather
usually
information. if you
example
lost.
like
Yes. Yeah, you're gonna be the one where everyone goes, "Oh, don't do that."
And you know the pressure that they put on the first guy. I was like, no, that was so.
Where they're like, "You quick, go decide," and
Yeah.
I'd be like, "What are you talking
They
about?"
were yelling at them when you got it correct. He was like, yeah. They were like, yeah. Like, no.
What game would you be the best at? Like, if you had to play it, which game do you think you would be the worst at? What do you think you'd be the best at, Umar?
Red light, green light. Probably, I wouldn't be too good. I feel like if you think about it, it would be pretty easy, but no one knows you would die, right? So I would just like cheat and lose.
You would be the one who cheats in the
I
beginning.
would like
and-
try. I would try to like sneakily cheat, and then the first person dies,
Mm.
and I would probably be one of those people.
So I would want to play red light, green light, 1, 2, 3 with you, because I'd be extra cautious,
Well,
and I'd be
yeah.
like, "Oh, he dead.
and
All
my
right, don't do that."
my favorite game, or like the one I'd be best at, might have been it wasn't the cookie one. My hands aren't that like
No,
steady.
no way.
No.
Although with how sweaty my hands would get in that situation, that would probably work to my benefit, right?
It would be the marble one. I would do what was
the marble one?
what was
I totally forgot
what
about
was
I
that.
did too.
what was Ollie's like the guy that he was playing against? What was his name?
Sangwoo.
Yeah.
Sungwoo. Yeah, I would do what he did. I would like just steal the marbles.
I
and
hate
Oh, you're
him.
a horrible person.
He's such.
It's my life against the other person's. I don't care about them at that
Well,
point.
what was the most messed up about that game is that you picked someone that you
You
thought
trusted.
you wanted to work with,
Mhm.
and then they screwed you over. Like the poor couple that went
oh
in.
my god.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I would probably be the best at glass panels because
You'd be good at glass panels.
you know
something
I
that's
was, no,
only...
you know why? Because when they started the game, I was guessing which panels were like right.
Okay.
And I got like I think I missed 3 of them.
So you'd be dead, though.
I would, but I wouldn't be first. The thing is,
Okay.
I missed 3 of them, so I got every single one correct except 3, and I was like, oh.
So if you're number 8, Umar, you'd be kind of like mapping it out like, okay, this nope, that
the
didn't work.
guy who did the math.
And the thing is, there's a
Okay.
bar.
Yeah.
There's a bar. Right? I could just jump and
across
grab the bar.
right?
No,
We were talking about this,
Yeah.
Kierra.
you don't even have to walk on it. You can just jump on one and then grab the bar and like pull yourself up. And if you can't do a pull up, you have adrenaline, so you can just. It's not gonna be that hard.
Your hands are going to be sweaty. No way. Your hands are slipping right off that glass.
Yeah, but you have.
My hands are sweaty right now just doing this podcast.
No, what you would do is you would jump on the glass. If it breaks, you would grab the metal bar in the middle and then pull yourself up and go in the other one, and you keep doing that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You're gonna get glass all in your hands. That's gonna
Well,
cut,
it's better than dying.
and you're gonna I don't think you're gonna consciously try to do that. I think that's the glass panel one feels like the worst.
no, why
um,
didn't people like? They're not, they
Walk
can't
on
see
the
that.
bar,
Huh?
right? Walk across the bar.
Like lay down and touch it. Like
That's really smart.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's too
That's-
far. You have to jump across.
Yeah, because you have to
can't-
jump. They were like, because there was like a good desk, like 3 or 4
none
feet
of them
apart.
had like jewelry or anything like bracelets on. Like I found that really
Oh.
weird. Like
Throw it and then see.
I could take like
Because
five
they had,
strings
I
off
think
right
they
now.
made them take like
They
they
took
took all
everything
their
off.
stuff
Oh,
at the
yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
because they
they
had the
changed
shoes
their
off, I
clothes,
think,
yeah.
too, right? Numan, what game would you be best at? What game would you be worst at?
The best one, I would say a honeycomb, only because like for the red light green light thing, I don't think when they stop it like really like, abruptly.
Yeah,
I think I would move and then I would get shot like at that.
you would flinch.
No, like I couldn't stop in time. And I feel
Oh,
like,
you do the rock.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
rock, yeah.
And I don't think I can react. But with the honeycomb with like the different shapes, I wouldn't choose umbrella even if I knew. Like I would go with the simpler shape, and I think like
I thought so. That's what my wife and I were like. Ooh, I don't go for an umbrella.
because the worst one that I would go for was the start one. But even if I don't know, like I would be lucky in that sense, and also it wasn't that hard to imagine. Like you could what 3, 5, 6. No, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
What he did with like the licking the thing.
Genius.
That was
That was genius.
that was really smart. But
I would have
think
been dead.
I would have.
I saw someone test it though, and it took over 6 minutes to break it. And it's like with the needle thing.
Yeah.
The needle
lighting
would
it?
cool down immediately
Yeah.
after you poked it once.
Yeah.
So it was kind of
You'd have to just constantly keep lighting
Yeah.
that.
I-
What game would you be worst at?
I'll be fine with the marbles.
Yeah, I'd be.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay at marbles.
Because you could just steal them from the other player.
I want.
This guy is terrible.
I love
Well,
that.
isn't that what you're supposed to do? I mean, like, you're not going to be, like, generous in your life. Like,
The glass
you want
panels.
to
I
take
want
a
to say
chance.
that. Like that's my reaction to say because with luck and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably the glass panels because with
Okay.
we're forgetting like the actual Squid Game. Even with I feel like I could like jump on someone easily like beat them like that.
Okay.
The glass panels only because they're luck and
Okay.
tug of war was cool. I I think that's pure luck too.
Yeah, Kierra, you and I were talking about tug of war a little bit too. What game do you feel like you'd be best at, and then what game would you be worst at?
I think I would be best at red light, green light because I'm really good at like pretending to sleep when my mom's coming in my room, and I just
playing
freeze.
dead.
I freeze, so I've got really good at it. I got really good at it. She would turn on the light and stare at me, cause she would know. She knows that I'm on my phone, so awesome. I know how to freeze. Like, I'm really good at like controlling.
Okay.
That.
What game would you be worst at?
Glass panels.
Yeah.
I forget.
Yeah, I would forget.
One.
Like, forget about the whole like not knowing and luck being involved. Like when 4, 5, 6, when he had that moment where he was like, "Oh my god, I don't remember." And everybody was already halfway on there. I had a moment of panic where, like, my palms started
sweating.
Yeah.
Same. I would do the same thing.
Oh my god, I forgot you have to remember what path they took.
No, because I would doubt myself too, like that.
Yeah, me too. And I would just be like, I'd be the idiot who they'd get halfway or 3/4 down, and I would step on the first row.
But even
I would be more technical with it. I would be like, all right, I have a 50% chance of not dying. Okay. So it doesn't matter where I go.
Even with the first one, you could just like step on one really hard to see if it breaks. Like,
okay.
Why didn't the first guy do that? But also, the VIPs were there. That's why I also enjoy it. Because with the VIPs, you can see like how the makeup of the game.
We'll get to the VIPs in a little bit. So I think for me, the one that I would be best at would be red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. Because my strategy would not be sprint as fast.
Why do you
as I
say
can.
1, 2, 3?
Is that what it is? Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3?
No, it's just red light, green
yeah.
light.
But don't you say red light, green light, 1, 2, 3?
But that's too long.
What is 1, 2, 3?
No, I've never.
What?
I haven't. No.
Do
How do you play red light, green light?
Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. And then you turn.
No, you don't say 1, 2, 3. You just say stop, go.
Yeah, you just
I always played saying 1, 2, 3.
stop.
In Brooklyn, we like to count. That's why.
Oh.
You're from Brooklyn?
Yeah, I'm from
that
Brooklyn.
Makes so.
I'm from Brooklyn.
You look like
I
you're
don't
from
even know
Brooklyn.
what that means. Genetically, the Brooklyn people, there's not like Brooklynese. Like, we don't have a set of genes.
I don't know. Just like the vague.
You look like you're from Brooklyn.
You look like you're a New Yorker.
Yeah, he does.
well, there you have it. Hey, I'm trying to walk here. I would be worst at the honeycomb because I just don't have the patience for it. And I would be someone who would like
rub your hands.
I would just rub my hands on it and the whole thing would perfectly crumble. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sweaty. My hands are so sweaty. My head would just be dripping sweat all over it. I would be a giant sweaty mess. But at least
this might be
I wouldn't be dead.
Mean, but you know what I would do? I would get like almost done to a point where there's like one last break and I'll go smash everyone else's and then like finish mine.
Oh my God.
Because it's better for you. So you could just go stomp on everyone else's because they're like sitting down. Or standing up.
So I never thought that was possible until it started happening because I just assumed like you have to play fair. And if you mess with someone else.
Did people do that?
I think towards the end of the game on the glass panel they started pushing each other.
No, but did people like break others on
No,
the
I don't.
No.
Not in that game.
There was a Game Theory is on YouTube.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
My sister's really into it, and I watched the video they did on Squid Games. They said that numbers is like having more people at the end is better. Like imagine if there wasn't 16 people and there was like say like 50,
you'd all
30, 30. Like there's more chance of you surviving in like the glass panel.
Yeah, it's true. So what did you guys think of the ending? Because I think that's a huge part. We're gonna just jump right to the ending with this. What did you think, Umar?
I didn't like the ending because I wanted him to go see his daughter and like flex his money on like the stepdad.
Okay.
But he saw like the old man. I thought it was a waste. Like he's about to die anyways. Just like go somewhere else.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending per se that he was going back, but I am going to reserve judgment because I don't know where they're gonna go with it.
It answered a lot of questions though.
Because he could go back and he could be a player again. He can go back and try to stop it. He could go back and be a enforcer. Like, who's to say he doesn't take number 1 spot? Kierra, go ahead.
I did not like the ending. It felt wrong for him to go back because like he was already a bad father.
Yeah.
Like he gave her a gun, a lighter gun.
It wasn't his
That
choice.
wasn't his fault.
That wasn't his fault.
Okay, but like
why were they giving
also,
guns
like,
out
the
at the
box,
arcade?
It like resembled like the coffin.
Yes, it did.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
But like he dyed his hair red.
Yeah, what was the deal with that?
He's so emo.
Was there some kind of meaning to this, Kierra? Because I only saw it as like
is it
he's going
like
through
red
midlife
as a
crisis.
color, like what it represents or something?
Red symbolizes desire.
Okay.
So I'm like I think it's like
Desire to fix
Desire?
everything. Desire to.
What do you think then the desire is for him?
money.
Okay.
Daughter.
desire of money.
You think a daughter? Okay.
He
So-
wants the money
also
for
red.
his daughter.
Red.
My
Interesting, okay.
opinion is
The
so
the color of the
contradictory
guards
to
is red, so he might go back as
He
a
might be a
guard.
guard in season 2.
Ooh.
That's kind of how I feel like that's going to be your big twist is he
Yo,
comes back
yeah.
and he's a guard.
He might show us the perspective of a guard in season 2.
That's a really
And then
Yeah.
he might
way.
save players or something. I don't know.
Right, and almost try to like help them or level the playing field the way that number 1 kind of
Yeah.
did for him. Nah, not really. He didn't really like give him any intel.
But number 1 did it for his own enjoyment.
Yes. Okay.
Can I say what?
Yeah. What'd you think of the ending?
I liked it.
Did you like the reveal at the end with like number 1? It was all his game.
I didn't.
Well, I knew from before because I saw spoilers.
I saw spoilers too.
Oh,
like-
really? Okay.
yeah.
inferred as well.
Okay. So
It was kind of easy to guess.
after he I don't want to say he was depressed, but he wasn't fine afterwards.
No.
Right? Like there was so much trauma, and him going back to his daughter. Like I see it, but like he is not good for he's not good for her. And, like
No.
it's better if he's not in her life
He's so
because
self-destructive.
he adds more conflict.
Yes. He
How
is.
does he add? It's not his fault. He's poor though.
It's not his fault, but like
But the choices he's making.
What
I think-
choices?
not
Gambling?
choices, but like it's not afterwards, even with all the
Oh.
money, like
Yeah.
you're disrupting her normal life, and I think she can survive without you. So like you should like put away you wanting to be your
Yeah, I
Dad.
forgot he was gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, gambling to a point where like
and he was drinking
clearly
heavily.
is like an addict.
Poor because of gambling.
Yeah.
So then what else does he have to do? But now he sees this one point that like he cares about and wants to stop and has a desire for it. So why doesn't he do it? And I don't think he cares for his life all that much because like everything, his mom's gone, his mom's dead.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that's a big part of too, like the ending in his decision is mom being gone.
mhm.
Because that kind of was like the only thing that he could actually care for. I
Because
know he has his daughter, but he's not needed.
He said that he'll like open a shop for her, so because she's always like wanted one, and then like what else is left for him to do?
Did
and also,
you-
you need to continue the show.
yeah, and you need to continue the show because money could be made, and that's such a great tie-in with like the whole major theme that's going on in here about like the things that we do for money. Did you like the reveal of one being behind it the whole time? Because
No.
I groaned. I understood it and it made sense. And there's some cool Easter eggs that we'll talk about in the next few minutes. But I just felt like, wait, so this guy was bored, so he made up a game.
It was like really like him.
Yeah, I just felt like I didn't need. I
It's-
would have been fine without that being the.
It
like,
had
the
so
ending.
much like opportunity to be like more cool, but with one, and he's dying too. Like
Yeah, to find out that it was
when they
one
said
all
like
along.
when the VIPs came, they're like, where's the host?
Yeah.
And I made sense of that afterwards because he was the
Yes.
host.
Yeah.
He made the game.
Yep, and I kept thinking with that, I thought it was just a throwaway. I honestly didn't think that it was going to be something all that important. Which shame on me because as an English teacher, everything is important, right?
So then, I have a question then. Like, they shot him though. Didn't we see him?
yeah,
Like,
but I mean, I guess they just
Wait, who shot him?
fired the gun in the
Oh,
marbles
yeah.
game,
oh,
right?
right. And he just
because-
fell.
Because
Yeah.
if you look at that scene, the way they shoot it, no pun intended, is you really are seeing 4 or 5, whatever. What's his name?
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
think
that's the
You're,
main
you're just
character.
seeing his facial expression, and then you see the guard put the gun towards
It
number one's
wasn't.
head.
It wasn't supposed to be the focus of the scene. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be how he was hurt by it.
Yeah. Yes, which was so perfect because you didn't even pay attention to the fact that like he probably just shot up in the air.
You know, I was so mad when Ali died. Before he died, I kept thinking there's no way they could kill him.
But you said you would do the same thing to him.
Yeah, because I don't want to die, right? But like,
But you're like, but I feel empathy towards him dying.
What was?
Yeah.
So, Kierra, what are your thoughts about the ending? Did you like the ending? Did you like the reveal as number one being the host?
I was so angry. I cried when he died.
Okay.
And when
When he died for
When
real,
Ali
or
died?
when he died,
he died in the
Pretend.
marble game, I
Okay.
cried. Like I cried my eyes out.
I felt so badly. I felt so badly for
the
And then-
whole
for him
episode, I
and
was,
456. Go ahead, Kierra.
I felt so angry.
Yeah?
Later when I found out he wasn't dead.
Because you felt like he toyed with your emotions.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was
and I'm like, wait, so because you're rich and bored, you're gonna just create this game?
yeah.
I think you're like lowering it too much. I do see his point where he's like, because when you have like a goal for like a lot of like middle class is to make money, right? That's what keeps them going. And when you get to the point, it's like you lose your goal. So I think that's why a lot of rich people have like they're really into philosophy and like, all of that kind of stuff. And I think he just lost it. Like I do understand his point, but you can't really like downgrade it so much.
I think that's fair.
You've won at life at that point. There's nothing else to do. You're just bored. Like nothing has fun anymore because nothing's limited. You can just do whatever. He's either
gonna do this or turn to drugs.
Yeah,
like
I think that's so telling though, because like that's such a major theme in this, that like money doesn't solve anything. Because look at 4, 5, 6, who wins this gets all this money and then doesn't solve anything.
Like
he's still an alcoholic. He's still depressed.
218, he killed his friend for the money, but he
happiness.
Still died at the end because he felt so guilty. Like he could have won. Yeah,
no, that's totally fair. So as we're coming towards the end with this, we've also got a lot of missing things, foreshadowing, teasers, Easter eggs that were present in this. And I think my favorite one, going back and then rewatching parts, was the fact that all of the games were on the wall in the room.
I know.
Did any of you catch this on the first watch?
I never caught it ever, but I saw it on TikTok.
I saw spoilers before. Like I knew what would happen in the show before I finished it. Yeah.
Kierra, did you see it at all, or did you not notice it until the end?
No, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, and then like once the more and more beds they removed, the more and more you saw of the silhouettes of the games.
So they were like slowly revealing the games.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, would I have noticed that if I was in there?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah,
you would, because you would have been bored. It wouldn't have been like a 5-minute, like just showing you there. It would be there for hours.
Okay.
So you would be looking around. You would see what is this?
But I wouldn't think too much of it because it's supposed to be like children's space, right? And then like kids are supposed to like doodle on the walls and like draw and stuff.
So then, what if you think about it? Like you're done with red light, green light. It has that on there.
Yeah, that's when I think I would start kind of picking up on.
But it would be too late. I think at the point where I would put 2 and 2 together, like naturally.
Because you would die during red light, green light.
No, I wouldn't. But like I would be done with half of the games.
So confident. I would not die. No.
I would. It would be pathetic if I died on the first one.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Half of the people who died.
Imagine if that's like that. You're like, hey, I just got this really great acting gig. Cool. What are you? The first person dead in Squid Games. I thought red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. I refuse to not include the 1, 2, 3. I refuse to not include that. That not detecting the old man, I thought was pretty cool. Because there were shots where if you go back and watch it, when they first get like the shot of the, like it trying to detect everyone had like a green light around them except for him.
Did you actually notice? I didn't
notice that until I watched like some things and saw it, and then it was like, oh my God, and rewatched it. It was like, yes. Like, and also he was so excited when playing.
He was so happy.
He was so happy. And like my wife and I just kind of laughed. He also wasn't like a major player in the show yet at that point. He was just the old guy. So we were just like, look at this old guy frolicking.
Wait, so you formed an opinion on him? Because at that point, like I couldn't.
I thought he was nothing.
It was too early to.
Yeah,
I just watched.
I didn't form an opinion. I think I kind of just watched and just saw him and thought, look at this old guy. Because the first red light and when they turn and then shoot the first group of people, everybody's frozen when it says green light. And then it's just like silence. Nobody's moving. And then you see the old man like just running, like frolicking. And I didn't know he was going to be a pivotal player in this, but we kind of just laughed and were like,
yeah, I thought he was going to die.
I thought so too. I was like, this guy's going to die. This guy's crazy.
Yeah, there's no way he's living.
So I thought that was pretty telling that obviously he knew the game and he also knew he wouldn't get detected because he's the host. Did you guys pick up on anything else?
Yes, I did. So the police officer that snuck in, when he was looking through the records, the first page that didn't have number 1 on it, it was number 2. And I didn't notice any of these because I'm not like paying that much attention.
Well, you're watching it and just like Naman said.
Yeah, you're just chilling. You're not like trying to examine it, right? Yeah, so...
Not EOA class, come on.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, so I saw it on TikTok and it was pretty cool because I didn't even notice that. I was like, how many things am I missing? There could be so many things going on I'm not even looking at.
See, as an English teacher, I liked all the foreshadowing. Like, I liked how the gangster jumped off a bridge to get away from the other group that was gonna kill him, and he dies by getting like pulled off the bridge. So like I thought that was just like such great foreshadowing. It's so fitting.
I also loved how like he kind of broke. He kind of broke down on the bridge, like because as much as I don't like the crazy woman,
Yeah.
she knew she hit a nerve. She knew how to like rile him up.
Yeah.
And then she did that perfectly, because if you just said, yeah, you have to go, like he doesn't care. But when you like undermine his like masculinity and stuff, it hit like that's why he kept moving. And then just taking him and like jumping off the bridge.
That was so great.
I love that.
So because what are you gonna do? Someone grabs you and they're just like trust fall. Like what are you gonna do?
Like he stabbed her in the back, kind of like he abandoned her. So,
totally.
Like I think I would have accepted my fate if I knew if like I was him. But he could have also just like, if I was him, I would have moved at that point. Like it's like, let me go. Like I'll go.
I think he didn't take her seriously.
Oh yeah.
Like I think that he just dismissed her as like, you're just some crazy lady. Like I'm not gonna do what you're gonna tell me, and that became his downfall.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so fitting for that character. I also thought like, I don't know, not a teaser maybe, or any kind of like Easter egg, but I love the visual of the staircase, which it's based off of a painting, and that's not our audience, but like I just thought it looked like a pixelated staircase. Am I the only one that saw it as like an old like video game?
I liked how it was children's themed a lot, and like the colorful doors and stuff. And
yeah.
I think he supported like 4, 5, 6 so much is because he was actually like, he was the only character who was respectful and wasn't like, he's an old man, he's not gonna help us in this and that.
I think that's a great point too.
And I think that's reasonable. And how you know when he peed his pants and like and when he woke up and stuff, and how he helped him, I think that was like a turning factor, like a big part too.
I think that kind of helped him see that he was for real.
He was the one that was supposed to win in his eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. So obviously, you know, it's a kid's game and all that. Are there any other things that you guys saw as far as like major themes or deeper meaning? There's a lot of like, I saw a really funny article title that was like, and I'm paraphrasing it, but it was like, creator explains how Squid Games is really about capitalism, but it's really not. It's really about communism. And I just thought it was so funny to like.
That's such an American thing to say.
And, but it's so funny like that you're criticizing the guy who created it and what he is saying it is, and you're saying no, it's not that, because that doesn't make any sense. He created it. He knows what it's about. If the creator's saying it's about capitalism, it's about capitalism.
I don't know much about like Korean, like how the government, like the political stand, but like he's not gonna hate on America. Like capitalism isn't just America. Like you can't turn that into like everything.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a criticism of capitalism as a whole. I think where people think it's purely America is because the hosts or the guests were all American.
Well, it's like an international thing, right?
And like terribly portrayed as American.
I feel like most of them were like, some of them were Italian.
I think they kind of, I think was right.
Like the fat Texas dude who's like, who just sounds just like this bigot.
Well,
like they're playing on American
Can you really like blame them? Because like the big people, like the elite are like, they live in America. They like resonate here. And then, of course, they'll be the ones like in this kind of thing, right? So you can't blame them because it's like, it's true and actual, like it's not factual, but it's like,
it's their perception.
Yeah,
it's totally their perception.
It's not their but it's like true, because like if someone were to do this, it would be the elite. Like you wouldn't see like someone.
Totally.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have like an oppressed group.
I think like, of course they said it in Korea because like that's where the show happened and stuff. But it's such a good place too, because Korea is a rich country. It's not like a poor country.
Sure. Okay. I guess an underground. I mean, it is it's not underground, but it's an underground type of like establishment that they've set up.
Yeah. The police officer was my favorite character since the beginning. I found.
Is he really?
He was my favorite character, and how he like got on the boat and stuff. Like I was so nervous. Like
okay.
He was the main storyline that I actually liked. And
interesting.
Stuff. If the show focused on him and how he did stuff, like I feel like I would have enjoyed it more. Like this wasn't bad. Like
the reveal with the front man being his brother, I thought was like wild.
I was so angry.
Why were you angry, Kierra?
Before I asked Kierra, and Kierra told me
shot him.
Oh, just because he shot him.
He shot him and pushed his brother off. He could have. His brother really wanted him back.
Yeah.
Like,
like,
he did
you
all
just
of
kill
that
him?
for you and you kill him.
Yeah.
Like
Come on,
what?
Yeah. I thought that was insane.
And then how he like moved through everything, like I was so nervous like watching him, like, and when he almost got caught by the front man.
Getting
like,
rid of his
brother.
wallet was a genius move too.
Huh?
Like where he gets rid of his wallet so that they can't identify him and like puts it in the little like
Oh,
baggie.
definitely.
Like, I would have never thought to do that, but that was so smart.
And the underground like bodies, like
Oh.
organ
The
thing.
organ thing, like they're
That was-
That
but
was-
you know what? That made so much sense.
That was
That
so
treatment-
off topic too. Like I was
No, it
so
wasn't.
confused
It,
at that
like,
point. Is this still
definitely
Squid
something, like,
Games?
people would be doing a scheme inside a scheme.
Yeah,
like,
it's a scheme
definitely,
inside of
yeah.
a scheme because you have this huge operation and you can't keep eyes on everybody within that operation.
Like, good for you for making more money off that.
You're applauding the side hustle.
I mean, like, yeah.
Side hustle. Sell off a few kidneys. Sell off a liver.
Like,
it's totally fine.
The bodies are being burned. Like, at least, like, you
Well,
can
it's
profit
better
off
than
them.
wasting them.
And
Oh,
if you're at like
huge
if,
profit.
if you're like a worker there, it's obviously you don't have your morals, right? So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like make your profit, I guess.
Gotta embrace the side hustle.
Remember when they originally ended the games and the main character went to like the small bar?
It just shows his alcoholic tendencies. Like he went back to the bar. Like,
Yeah.
really.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Even though
he
like
went
he
there?
had that decision to leave.
He went there for his friend, right?
Yeah, but did you guys notice that that the old man was kind of like making him go back?
Old man met him at the bar and convinced him to go back.
Like he was like
Oh, yeah.
implanting ideas in his mind to go back, but he didn't tell him directly.
Yes. But what was crazy is the old man was the one who
He
decided.
pressed the
let
memes
them
off
go.
of
The
that were
memes
so
up,
good.
yeah.
I
But
loved
he's
it.
the one who decided to end the game. Like, he was the deciding factor, wasn't he?
He was.
So I just thought that was so fascinating that he just like, no, I don't.
He
we
did
don't
it
have
on
to do this.
purpose because he wouldn't knew he knew they would come back.
Of course, they would come back. That's all their personality.
And
Love it.
and the fact that they gave them the choice, like if you want to return, and I think they really like say like, hey, we're fine moral wise because we're giving you the choice. Like I think it was brought up in the
Okay.
game somewhere where
Yes,
they
if
use
you,
it. As
it was in the beginning. Like, you can all leave if you want.
no, like in an argument, like they use it like, yeah, we're not bad people. We get like people. Everyone chose to be here.
Yes, I think that's a great point.
I
And
think he liked the main character, but he wanted everyone to go that didn't want to be there. So they
Yes.
got a taste of what it was like. They
Yep.
didn't want to go.
Because I
Then
think it was against his morals. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
mentioning it on his deathbed.
didn't
Yeah.
you didn't want people to play who didn't want to play. If you want to be here, you want to be here.
But that was kind of like a hypocrite statement because he kind of coaxed, the main character back in. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think he knew that he could get him back in. So I don't know. Is that manipulation or is that
no.
just like a gentle nudge?
it was kind of a manipulation.
It
Okay.
was manipulation.
Okay.
Because I don't
Yeah.
think he would have gone back.
Gaslighting.
You don't think he would have gone back in? No.
I think other people would have, but like he was really on like the edge of going back or not. Like, what did he vote for?
He voted for to end it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was scared, but I think afterwards it would be too late if he decided to go back.
Okay. I think that's fair. Thanks to Umar. Thanks to Naman. Thanks to Kierra for being a part of another amazing episode of the Monarch Experience where we talk about children's games. The best one, she says as she walks right out. Stay safe. Stay hungry. See ya.